Hi, how are you guys? I'm here with my friend Michelangelo, and we're doing the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles Shredder's Revenge review. So before we start, I have to tell you that when I was a little boy, my first console was a Game Boy, and I really loved it. I would bring it with me all way at the kindergarten, at home, at my uncle's house. I was always playing Game Boy. The first game that I had was Super Mario Land and Tetris, and years after I got this amazing game by the Ninja Turtles. I would always play like it was like for months because we didn't have that much games. We only buy games like very sparely. So imagine my happiness when I got this game. Like, this game is pure nostalgia. If you're a fan of Ninja Turtles, if you're a fan of beat 'em ups from the 90s, you have to play this game. And it's so much fun with friends. Like, you have like the classical voices from the characters from the 90s. You have like amazing bosses, not only Bebop, Rocksteady, but you have like Super Shredder, you have like Tempestra, you have like Baxter Stockman and Rat King. So many characters, different characters, and it's so much fun. I don't want to repeat myself, but it's like, it's such an amazing game. Like, I was playing with a friend online, and we only have like so much fun, like playing with different characters. You have like 6 characters and a 7th one unlockable, so you can play with 6 people all at once. I know with 6 people, it's a little bit messy. That's one of the things that I have to say against the game. Like, with 6 people, it was a little bit messy. And the first days when the game launched, there were some server problems. Like, we couldn't connect. There was always errors, and I couldn't play with my friend for an afternoon. But that's a shame. But next day it was solved, and I didn't have no more that problem for the weeks after. I played this game with my friends. I played this game with my girlfriend. And that's the beauty of these games. Like, you can play with everyone. You can play it on a go alone. You can play with your girlfriend. You can play with, you have people going home. Everyone knows the Ninja Turtles, so everyone wants to play. And it's like a game that you can learn on the spot. So you can teach it to your father, your mother, your grandfather. Like, that's why I love these games, because it makes us connect when we're in the company of others. You can put this game, and even if you're not a gamer, you can enjoy it. So, but being a little bit more technical, I have to say, like, the animations on this game is strictly on point. All the different characters, they have different attacks. The different supers there. You can, when you fight them, when you are fighting, like, you get a gauge, and when you got this gauge, you have like a super attack. And even though some are very similar, there are some difference. And one of the things that I noticed is when you're playing in OK difficulty, if it sometimes gets a little bit repetitive, because there's one thing that you can exploit. If you taunt, you gain a super, so you can easily beat the game if you do like taunt and super. But it's also a way for you to finish the game with people that doesn't know how to play the game, and you can choose if you want to use it or no. That doesn't happen in the gnarly difficulty. It is the hardest one, so that's not a problem. And that's one of the things I really like. Like, this is a game, like, if you're playing an OK level, everyone can play. You can easily beat the game in 2.5 hours, and it's it's easy. It's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be easy. But if you're playing in hard difficulty, if you're playing alone, it's not that easy. If you're playing like in story mode, because the game has story mode, and it has arcade mode. Story mode, you drive around with your van, you play different levels, you have some type of missions that if you're a completionist, you would enjoy this mode. And the characters level up, and they know new moves. If you play in the arcade, you have all the moves, but you have limited lives, and that's when the game starts. You can start to struggle. If you're playing alone in normal difficulty, you're gonna have the challenge that you really want. That's what I really want. Like, I want a game to play with my friends, but I also want a game, if I'm on my own, you can challenge me. It's not boring and repetitive since it's so small, and it's a beat 'em up. So I really enjoy it. I'm still beating this game. I still wanting to play it, and that's why these games are made up for you to have fun. That's a really fun game. The good part is it's also in Game Pass. The game is super cheap. I think it's 24.99 euros or dollars. So it's amazing budget, small budget game, and I cannot recommend it more, because it's an amazing game. I give this game like an 8.5. Like, I would give it a 9. If you're a fan of Ninja Turtles, it's a 9. But if you're just a fan, if you like these games, I give it an 8.5, because the graphical, the fidelity for me is not better than Streets of Rage, but I understand it. I understand why the graphics are like that. It plays with the nostalgia, and I really think that if they did so many different animations. Longevity. It's not a very long game. It's not a very long game, but it's long enough. It depends on you. If you are always playing with friends, if you're always playing it when people come to your house, you will play it for so many hours. You have 6 characters, and you have a 7th unlockable. I'm not gonna spoil who it is, but it's a very well known Ninja Turtles character. Let me tell you that buy this game. Like, this really recommend. So tell me, did you play it yet? Are you planning on buying it and playing it? Do you think it's worth the $25? Do you think it's better or not than Streets of Rage? I'll probably do a video about that later. Tell me your opinion, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm new to this, but I'm trying to give you amazing content every day, and I'm trying to share. I want to share, like, games. We like movies. Let's share together. So give me a comment. I would like to see your opinion on this game. Peace.